don't think shit, stink pink gators. My Detroit players, Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn.
Hi baby loves, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you that are new, hi, welcome, subscribe. For those of you that have been tuning in, welcome back, I love you, and make sure you subscribe for future videos, more updates and all that good stuff. So since I've been back like on Instagram and stuff, I've had a lot of questions about my weight and how I've been maintaining it and if I'm still vegan and all that good stuff. So I thought I'd make this video helping you guys out because, okay, so I'm not vegan full-time anymore like I was before, but my diet is 99% vegan. Like most of the time when I'm at home I eat vegan meals pretty much. Like I make my own vegan meals all the time, and then basically if I eat out most of the time I'm not eating vegan meals just because it's really hard to like find vegan meals, like vegan restaurants. I haven't even come across a vegan restaurant. Like pretty much like right now I'm not stressing myself with what I eat, if that makes sense. When I'm out I eat whatever I fancy, and if they have something that's nice on the menu and it happens to be vegan, which it hasn't happened yet, they never even have vegan meals, they always have vegetarian meals. So it's either I'll have a vegetarian meal or I'll just have something that actually has meat. Like I'll have steak. Like if I'm going to a steak restaurant, I have cheeky little steak. So yeah, for that question, nope, I'm not vegan anymore. I'm 99% vegan, meaning half the time I'm eating clean anyway. That's how I've maintained my weight. But then when I moved into my new place, I put on a bit of weight just because, like, you know when you move somewhere new, for the first month everything was just so hectic. I wasn't really cooking. I was eating out, I was eating a lot of Jamaican food, a lot of Caribbean food and a lot of African food, but that was buying from the restaurant, I wasn't actually making it. So from that I just gained so much weight, and I was snacking so much when I was just getting into the hang of my new schedule and everything with uni. So I put on a bit of weight, and I'd already put on a little bit that I wasn't too upset about. I'd already put in a little bit like during the holidays in like December and stuff. So I'd put on like 2 months worth of weight, but in January I just put on so much weight and I was like, oh my god, not going back to this, it's not happening. Yeah, so I didn't want to get to a place where I was gonna go back to having to do this whole weight loss journey again. So I did my research as always, and I was just thinking, okay, cool. I was thinking, okay, how can I make this easy on myself? I want to lose weight, but at the same time I want to do it quick. I wanted to drop that to the weight that I gained in 2 months. I wanted it to drop, you know, and I don't weigh myself, so don't ask me how much I lost, but I take progress pictures, videos, and I measure myself. Just because I do work out, okay, I haven't worked out in a minute, but I used to work out. I just prefer to not go on the scale, because looking at myself in the mirror and taking pictures and stuff, I can see that I've lost weight, but sometimes the scale will either stay the same or it will completely go up or whatever. So I just don't weigh myself. I'm not really bothered about my weight, it's more about how I look and my measurements and stuff, so I just measure myself. So on to what I did to drop that weight. So before like last year and stuff, when I was on my weight loss journey, I used to do intermittent fasting, but when I was doing it I wasn't actually doing it because I was doing it intermittent fasting. I'd done it without realizing, just because my final year and of university and stuff, when I was writing my dissertation and all of that, was so busy that I barely had time to eat. And I'm the type of person that when I'm busy I forget to eat, which is really bad. But okay, it's not really bad, it's bad that I forget to eat obviously, but yeah, so accidentally I was intermittent fasting as well as being vegan. And then like I was just losing weight without like wanting to lose weight, without trying to lose weight, I mean. So which is why I then stopped being vegan. I was thinking, okay, I need to gain weight, like, because I was getting to a point where I wasn't liking my weight anymore. I was getting too small for me anyway, and I wanted to gain a bit more weight. My like lower half was starting to disappear, and so yeah, that's when I stopped being vegan, and I was just eating whatever because I was barely having meals. I wanted to eat something that would allow me to like maintain my weight at least, because for me when I'm vegan, honestly my weight just drops. I don't know if this is the same for everyone else, but for me my weight just drops and I can't maintain the same weight. I just keep getting smaller and smaller when I'm vegan. So yeah, what I did to lose my weight that I gained, I was intermittent fasting. Not only was I doing intermittent fasting, but also I'm not sure which bit done it, or maybe they both just worked so well together. I was intermittent fasting and I was 100% vegan. 100% vegan for a month. Like, even when I was out, I wouldn't eat. I would go back to the way I was doing it last year, where if I had no vegan options, I would just not eat and wait until I got home to make my meals, which is what I did. So I was 100% vegan, intermittent fasting, and for me, okay, so I'm gonna like, okay, you can either do 16 hours and then you have your eating window is, I think it's like 8 hours, and then you do 18 hours and then your eating window is like 4 hours. Okay, do you know what, don't quote me on that. I'm gonna put the information on here, like on this screen, of like how long you can fast for and then how long you have to eat. And this is going to be really helpful for anyone who wants to try it, because I found an app, guys. I found an intermittent fasting app that literally helps you. So you log in when you're about to start your fast. Is it called fast? I don't know. And so you log in when you're about to start fasting, right? And then when you're about to break your fast and have your first meal, you go back in and say end fast, and it basically calculates the hours, seconds and minutes of how long you've been fasting for and how long your window of eating has been, pretty much. And it tracks all of them. You save them and you can go back into them and say, okay, cool, last week this and that. So for me, I personalize mine. You can personalize it as well, or you can actually follow an actual plan. 16 hours of fasting, 18 hours, and then the other one is 21 or 20 hours of fasting. And the longer you fast, the shorter your window is, by the way. And then you have the monk fasting, which is, I believe, 31 hours. I know it's over 30, I think 31 or 32, I'm not sure, don't quote me. Like I said, I'm gonna put everything on here on the screen. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. I've been using the app to help me track my hours that I'm not eating and the hours that I am eating. So I'll know, okay, cool, my window's about to close, because it'll literally track everything. Like, I'll make my food before I put the first spoon of food in my mouth, fork, I just end fasting and I break my fasting. And then while you're fasting, I repeat, you can't eat gum, you can't eat sweets, you can't eat anything that's going to activate your digestive system. Like, it needs to stay in, like, your body basically needs to stay in fasting mode. Like, you can't eat anything that's gonna start that off. So like things like gum, anything that has, because then your enzymes will start going and all of that. I'm not getting into the scientific side of it, but basically you can't eat anything. You can't even drink tea, you can't drink coffee, you can only drink water, you can't drink juice, you can't drink green tea, because those things have nutrients in them, and anything that has nutrients is going to put your body into working mode, and you won't be in fasting mode, starvation mode, whatever you want to call it. So you can only have water, and that's it. You can't have no flavoured water, you can't have no green tea, you can't have nothing in those hours that you're fasting. You can only drink 100% H2O, okay? And once you break your fast, I know a lot of people might try to do this. Don't overcompensate with your eating. Don't think, okay, cool, I've got 4 hours of I've got 4 hours to get in as much food as I can. That's not how it works. Those 4 hours is not meant to be 4 hours for you to get as much food as you want. Those 4 hours are for you to just eat food that your body needs, that are going to keep you going, and just maintain your energy levels and stuff, and you won't actually be tired. That's like the only thing that might happen at first when you start is a cheeky little headache, but that would only happen if you're not drinking enough water. So you make sure you're drinking water, and your stomach obviously is gonna be craving food, because especially if you're someone who's used to having breakfast. So me, I never ate breakfast anyway, so that was not a problem at all. So if you're someone who's used to eating breakfast, then you can, I don't know, to be honest, you can plan it to how you want, like I said. So if you're someone like, for me, for instance, let's say I wake up at 6, for me, I can choose to start my fast at 8 and then have my last meal 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then have my last meal at 4. I can do that, but I don't anyways. For me, I just do whatever, because I'm like, I've been doing it for a long time now, that I don't really like, yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but basically I've been doing it for a long time now, that I can freestyle it however way I want on different days depending on what I'm doing. I don't actually stick to saying every single day I'm eating only from 8 to 4 or whatever. Sometimes I'll even go longer. Like the other day I accidentally was so busy that I ended up fasting for over 32 hours. That's what I mean by I've been doing it for so long, that the busier I am, the more, I don't know, it's like this thing, my body just forgets about food. So yeah, and you can't eat anything. I've already covered that. And now to the part that I was doing. I know I was saying you can't eat anything, but for me, I did add this drink. But the drink is like made out of herbs, spices. So I was doing the apple cider vinegar. You need to get raw apple cider vinegar. I did film a clip of how I make it, so I'm going to insert that here on this side. So you need raw apple cider vinegar, cayenne pepper, turmeric, garlic and ginger. But for me, I didn't actually have ginger, I was just using garlic. But yeah, so you need that, and then you mix it with water, and that drink is disgusting. It's absolutely horrible, but it works like crazy. You'll be going to the toilet so beautifully and you just be shedding inches. I was drinking the drink in the morning first thing on an empty stomach, and I feel like that actually kind of helps stop the cravings. It kind of helps stop the hunger pains and stuff, and help you go longer without like your body craving actual food. So I was having that in the morning, and then I was having it lastly after my last meal before I go to bed. And please, my sister, when you're having it after your meal, try to drink it, like, don't drink it straight away, because I've done that before, and because the drink is so strong and it's so disgusting. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention you need lemon as well. But anyway, I'm gonna have the clip of how you make it. The drink is so strong and it's so disgusting that when you drink it on a full stomach, I felt like my food was gonna come back up. So since then I kind of just wait, or I'll just drink it slowly and slowly, because it's so nasty. I don't really have time to be sipping on it. I like to shot the drink, but yeah, you can choose how you want to take it, but I would not advise taking it straight after your meal, because I promise you. So that's pretty much how I lost a little bit of weight after I gained some Christmas weight and some moving in weight. So yeah, if you're trying to lose quick weight for summer, then I advise you to try this. I'm gonna have my progress videos here, my measurements and all of that, because if I do say so myself, your girl's waist ain't here. It don't exist no more. Okay? I'm now measuring at like I think 25.5 inches. I'm trying to get it down to 23. That would be great, that would be amazing. I don't know if I can do it, but we'll see. And I kid you not, these results were in less than a month. I think even less than 3 weeks, I believe, maybe possibly less than 14 days. I lost inches. Like my waist is just, and also just because sometimes I'm a bit skeptical watching other people's videos, I took my progress videos and pictures on Snapchat and I made sure to put their dates, because you know on Snapchat you can't, like Snapchat don't lie with the dates. So I'm like, you guys just try it for yourself, come back, comment, message me, tell me how it went. And yeah, so if you and your friends are trying to lose some weight quick for the summer, for the festivals coming up, then send this video over to them, send it into your group chats, send it to anyone you know is trying to lose weight, send it to your mama, send it to your grandma, send it to your father, just send it to anyone. If you have any more questions that I didn't answer or anything, feel free to message me and I'll see you in my next video.